this Baba Shika explanation, they say, first we go refuge Dharma, then Buddha, then Sangha. That is Abhidhamma Kosha say, because immediately I go respect or I go refuge Buddha. That is just blind faith.
Blind faith.
Blind faith, yeah, blind faith. Buddha don't know because first you learn Dharma. Too much sound, I don't know. Okay.
Too loud?
A little bit not comfortable. Yeah. Yeah. First learn Dharma, and then Dharma practicing or learn that philosophy or that ideas, experience help for your problem. That is Buddhist, no, Buddha's teaching. You learn, you doing, then you getting better. You less problem. You find more, become compassion, more become wiser, wisdom, more. It benefit. Then you, yeah, Buddha is good. You automatically this devotion coming. That you have reason, but just you go, go refuge Buddha. Then that is pushing tradition, you know. Yeah, first. Then even you get realization, directly see for never true, directly see true. Then you really, Buddha is incredible. He is, then you, somebody say Buddha is no good, bad, wrong, but you spontaneously, automatically have devotion. You have realization. But even no realization, you learn something, Buddhist idea or Buddhist teaching, something you getting better, that then you little bit have go refuge Dharma, go refuge Buddha, go refuge Sangha. Also, for example, this doctor good, this doctor good, this doctor good, then have operation and they said stone or something very bad sick. Then go this doctor, he make operation, everything, then you recovering. Then you think this doctor is, what's that? Infallible doctor. Infallible doctor. Good doctor, you know. First, you take medicine or something. If don't take medicine, he is a very high doctor. I don't believe that. It's similar. First, you learn Dharma or practice, then there's a little bit benefit, then that, yeah. Yeah, Buddha is, you know, maximum qualified, perfect guide or teacher. Dharma is qualified medicine. We are sick people. We have attachment, anger, jealousy, ignorance. That is, we need medicine, best medicine, Dharma. Dharma and religion different. Religion little bit believe something creator God. Dharma have meaning 22. Dharma means beneficial and peace and something 22. No connection to creator God. Dharma means good heart, something like Dharma, also good education. Dharma means good education. In Bhutan, they say children go to school, children go Dharma, they say. Normal school, they say Dharma. India, beggars say Arik Dharma, Dharam, Dharma. That means you do good heart. Or some Dharma means something good practice. They remind it very smart.
Yes.
Yeah. Dharma. Sangha means good example. Good example, so many. Yeah. For example, Mother Teresa, Jesus. That is a good example, good person, doing very good helping for people. Also, you don't know Tara, long ago, South India daughter, Princess Tara, Janachandara, her name. Then later, Buddha gave her name Tara. She became Buddhist part. But she have automatically healing, helping. Before Buddhist, she doing very helpful. After Buddhist, then she doing 16 different helping. That is Tara. That is good example. Sangha means like that. Sangha many, so many Sangha. We need good example. All sentient beings, all religion, Buddhism, non-Buddhism, all need good teacher, good education, good example. This life, next life, next life. So therefore we go refuge or prayer, Buddha Dhamma Sangha. Yeah, we do. That I think my English is enough.
Yes,
Okay. Later then with Dharmadhatu we translate.
Colin, would you lead us with the...
Sharanam gacchami, Dhammam sharanam gacchami, Sangham sharanam gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddham sharanam gacchami, Dutiyampi Dhammam sharanam gacchami, Dutiyampi Sangham sharanam gacchami, Tatiyampi Buddham sharanam gacchami, Tatiyampi Dhammam sharanam gacchami, Tatiyampi Sangham sharanam gacchami. Then you say you, I would like follow according Buddha, according Dharma, according Sangha. Then what shall you do? Then I give up killing, stealing, intentionally. Killing, give up, difficult. You know, if we, even in India, little bit ago, so many insects killed, nothing to do, you know. Also, Manjushri asked Buddha, how do we make pure life? Impossible, Manjushri say. If breathing, also insect die. Drink water, also insect die. Walking, also insects die. Many, but invisible. We, our eye is not so good quality, can't see
microscopic.
Much. Yeah.
Microscopic.
Yeah. They have so many. How to do pure life? He asked Shakyamuni Buddha. That time on tree and Shakyamuni Buddha and Manjushri, Angulimala and Gangpo and Indra. There are 5 people chatting under tree, and they're chatting. It's Angulimala Sutra. Anyway, going all large, not good. My topic became more bigger. Buddha said, intentionally don't kill. If you choose, don't kill. Otherwise, you are in till samsara. Your body is
contaminated.
Huh?
Contaminated.
Oh, contaminated body. You know, contaminated body have so many insects. If you become high realization, less insect. You become Bodhisattva, Arya Bodhisattva, then no sick, no bacteria, no insect. Arya Bodhisattva, whenever die, he is freedom. Arya Bodhisattva. Anyway, for example, again, you have doubt. His Holiness, or maybe no Arya Bodhisattva, because he have ill. But he say, I have no bodhicitta. I have not realized it, emptiness. But now he said, like accumulation part.
The path of accumulation.
Yeah. He said he have experience. If little bit I do effort, I maybe become the second one.
The path of preparation.
Part of preparation. He telling now, but long ago, no. But pretend. Also can say pretend.
Pretending, acting like.
Yeah. We don't know. But it's special, incredible. But if nine bhumi, all language perfect. Nine bhumi, every grammar perfect. We are not English grammar perfect, Tibetan, every different grammars no perfect. When became perfect, nine bhumi. Yeah. Yes, that is. Anyway, my talking, my God. where come from? Yeah. Rapuji, that.
Manjushri asked.
Manjushri asked how to do pure life. Yeah. Then difficult at the moment. Samsara. We are samsara. We have so many different body quality not good, condition not okay. You have choice. Don't kill. You intentionally don't kill. Don't steal. You have choice. Even Hindu teaching, they say, if your wife is very calm, you are very poor, she poor, then you have no food, then you still okay. They say, you still okay. Stealing.
Stealing is okay.
Husband go something stole, okay.
Right.
Hindu religion. Very kind. But Buddhist said no, do beggar. Buddhist said do beggar. Husband go beggar because my wife is give children, she almost die, blah, 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 blah. Do beggar. But Hindu say if you don't find beggar, you steal. Usually no. But if difficult time allowed this. Yeah, Hindu little bit stealing, you know. If you go Ravi and everywhere, maybe something stealing. You need a lock. Yeah, not to go refuge, follow Buddha Dhamma Sangha, then you need karma practice. I 24 hours, whole life, or maybe daytime or evening, something. Long ago, one Sutras story, Arhat Katayana in South India. Arhat Katayana, then one, what say, animal
Butcher.
Butcher take refuge from Katayana. Then he take refuge. He said, that time I must kill animal because I have family, my job. Evening, never ever kill. I take vows. He take vows. This reason he became hell. And that time, so difficult. Evening, his place is became palace, and so happy. That story, you know, his vows have that energy. Even butchers take refuge. I don't kill, don't steal, don't kill, don't alcohol, don't eating meat, something you can take. That is karma practice. First refuge, then second karma. That every day you do that. How to take vows? 10 directions, they have all Buddha, Bodhisattva, or whoever, Buddhist, non-Buddhist, they have holy being, so many holy beings. Please, you have clairvoyance, watch me. You are my witness. You are all my witness. I follow qualified guide, qualified education, qualified example. I give up intentionally killing, stealing, alcoholic, or sexual misconduct, and cheating, and what kind that's negative. And that every day do, that's good for practice. Something simple, but you get vows, because 10 directions, they have, you can't see, but they have holy being, Buddhist holy being, non-Buddhist holy being, so many holy beings. Yeah, they are witness. Yeah, you take every day vows, even only daytime or no, now night time. something, the virtuous vows. But still result. Daytime I doing good, but night time I not good. Yeah, good vows. Oh yeah. Yes, that is refuge and karma. Then bodhicitta. Bodhicittas come from great compassion, great loving kindness. Great compassion, great loving kindness come from poor immeasurable. But many causes, but poor immeasurable is great compassion causes. I saw Satya Pandita text. Satya Pandita say, compassion, where come from compassion? If you go hell, possible you become compassion. If you go Africa, they have no food, no medicine, so many difficulty, no rain, no water. Maybe if you have good karma, less negative, possible you become compassion. Compassion not coming in heaven. Compassion coming in Poland country. But our mind is so negative, negative, negative. Compassion not coming, difficult. Because we have a lot of negative. Compassion come 1 minute you are negative, all purify. Asanga, 12 years doing Maitreya retreat. He couldn't see material. He can't see material. He give up this practice. He don't like it. I did 12 years, no result, he said. He give up, he go downtown. But roadside, one female dog, she is, this sickness dog have this, red color and margus.
Scabies maybe? No, not rabies.
Yeah, females have this.
Yeah, you
dog
lose
female.
The fur and you get the scabs,
No, sex became red color.
Oh, the sexual organ became red and
then
inflamed.
maggots.
And maggots.
Oh yeah, now not much, but long ago I can see India. But Asanga saw that, then he became great compassion. Then he took his, cut his leg, he put maggots on his tongue and put he helping dog and maggots. But very bad smell. He eyes closed, never touching, Then, but he eye open, Maitreya there. No dog. No dog. This is a Maitreya. Dog disappear. Then he said, you not kind Buddha. No kind Buddha. I did 12 years, but I never saw you, never showing me. Now but you not kind Buddha. He said, Maitreya said, I beginning came your place, but you have so many negative mind, never see me. If you don't believe, you show me other people. This have story. Anyway, now you great compassion come, all negative come, purify, then you saw me. Maitreya said. Atisha also say, negative compassion, great compassion come better than retreat. You can see, Atisha also see Dara. Also true Dara see she. He see so in Bodhigaya. Their composition to Dara. One Dara asked, it became enlightenment, which practice is more important? One Dara say. Other Dara say, oh, that is bodhicitta. Without bodhicitta, impossible enlightenment. There's composition. Then he go Indonesia. Then Lama Silingpa have bodhicitta experience. He took this. But he more scholar than Silingpa. Silingpa not much scholar. Too much now. Again, time take. You understanding? Yeah. Anyway, compassion causes is go Africa, go hospital, very bad hospital. You must go. Also cemetery, and also good. That is Shanti Deva say also you time to time go cemetery. Then you something analyze, meditate. Cemetery good. Shanti Deva say. Shantideva center name also. Yeah. That's India language, you know. Shanti means peace. You know, even Hindus or all religion together, then each religion something telling, you know. Then Hindus telling, very, the young women come there chanting very good. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I can't imitate. Very nice. Shanti means peace, peace. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. 3 times telling. But amazing. Other religion, all ugly. All melody ugly. Hindu melody better than. Only Om Shanti, Shanti, they say. Oh, very powerful. Shanti Deva means man, you know, God. Shanti Deva. Divi means goddess. Yeah, yeah. You can make 2 Shanti Deva center, Shanti Devi group. You can do that. Branch, you know.
Branch.
Shanti Deva center, Shanti Devi group, maybe good. Shanti Deva say, go, cemetery. Also, some texts say go hospital, go very big problem place. Then maybe possible you generate compassion, loving kindness. You want it. One Sarache monk, he is now Dharamsala. He ill. He know much. He can't speak Hindi. He can't speak English. He only Tibetan. He ill. He only study 2 years. He ill. Then he go Dharamsala treatment. What's a medicine? And he guest house, very expensive Tibetan guest house. Then he go beggar town, India beggar town. They believe, they say, we are low people, no destiny. What's that?
We have a bad destiny.
Bad destiny. All beggar, children all go beggaring. You know, then no bring money, then beat father, mother, and then children say garbage is all eat, then ill and die many children. But he stay beggar town, cheap.
Because it's cheap.
Cheap. But then he saw that problem. Then he also doing beggar together. he better, he is a monk. Then he finds some Chinese people and foreign, this Western people, and then he said, I helping them. But he find good money. Then he helping sick children go hospital. Some put in school. Now 18 years, but he have 200, more than 50 children.
More than 250.
He make now his school, hospital, and many girls became doctor and boys became engineer now. They said, why that he go beggar town, then he became compassion. Then he did big job. If we never go Africa, then don't want helping them. But if really go Africa, then they need helping, you know. That is a compassion, something. Compassion need object. You know, lotus flower coming Kaka place. No mountain. Mountain very clean place, lotus flower never coming. But Kaka and then warm country like, then lotus is very beautiful but no dirty, you know. That lotus is wisdom. If you have wisdom, never get problem. Because lotus, money payment home. Money is like jewel that is symbolize compassion, bodhicitta, and what say? Padma. Padma means lotus. That is wisdom symbolized. If you have wisdom, even you go hell, but no get problem. You are very clever. You something find solution. Yeah, that is. If you have ignorance, then always problem. Always problem. Anyway, too much now. I don't want to tell for measurable. Just read, meditate. Just read, meditate for measurable. Then we time not enough. I already did, you know. Yeah. Thank you. Read and little bit meditate. Read, little bit think about.
Measurable compassion.
The object of this compassion is the limitless desire realm, this earth, other earths, suffering beings. We consider limitless suffering beings, then we make a wish that they all quickly become free from suffering. We also wish that these suffering sentient beings purify their 10 negative actions done in the past and in the future, that they will abandon the 10 negative karmas that cause suffering.
Oh, yes.
Immeasurable loving kindness.
The object of this loving kindness is limitless desire realm beings who are unhappy. When these sentient beings want something, they can't get it. We wish that these limitless unhappy beings will quickly become happy and obtain everything positive that they want and need. We also have the great wish that these unhappy beings will continually create the opposite of the 10 negative karmas in the future.
Yes.
Immeasurable joy.
The object of this joy is the limitless desire realm beings who in previous lives have done positive actions and are experiencing positive karmic results of having comfort and happiness. We wish that these beings will never be separated from this happiness. We also have the great wish that these sentient beings will continually create the opposite of the 10 negative karmas in the future.
Oh, yes.
Immeasurable equanimity.
The object of this wish is the limitless desire realm beings who have extreme attachment, anger, jealousy, wrong view, and pride. We wish that these beings will quickly get great compassion, loving kindness, and the correct understanding of wisdom. These realizations will create the view of immeasurable equanimity. This great equanimity eliminates all extreme views and creates peace forever.
Oh, thank you. That is for immeasurable wish training, or something like prayer. That is a good. That also practice come from, Buddha, but then have Abhidhamma Kosha, very detailed explanation, very nice. Abhidhamma Kosha. Also, Tsongkhapa say Paramita commentary. They have also very nice his explanation for immeasurable. That is a good, easy practice. You can go toilet. Also, you can do a for immeasurable. I wish all suffering being free from suffering. I wish all unhappy being happy. Just tell, or singing, or song, singing, dancing, that allowed all living being. Not if this practice you must become Buddhist. Never say that. Buddhist teachings, all 6 realms, if they wanted, they can do. Tantra different. Tantra need experience, otherwise danger. Tantra secret. If everybody do, then people become crazy. They need technique or master's experience. Otherwise, they don't tell that. But sutras, everybody, whoever, Christian, Muslim, whoever too, okay, thank you very much, can take idea. We know miserliness.
No miserliness.
Yeah, miserliness. Everybody can take the idea. Yeah, like that. Sutras. Oh, yeah. Now we topic. Yesterday we go there. Oh, yes. Terminology. I read, but I think never finish. I thought this morning I little bit read. What shall I do? I think better this important things I do explanation, then guys can repeat understandable. But with this, I thought first this English, you together understandable read one time.
We recite together one time?
Yeah, everything, beginning till end. Then I do important things tell better, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, understandable read together, everybody loudly.
Okay, so take us away. From the top? From the top, yeah.
I pay
Homage to youthful Manjushri. I bow to you, the Dharmadhatu, who resides in every sentient being. But if they aren't aware of you, they circle through this triple being. Due to just that being purified, what is such circling's cause? This very purity is then nirvana. Likewise, Dharmakaya is just this. While it's blended with the milk, butter's essence appears not. Likewise, in the afflictions mix, Dharmadhatu is not seen. Once you've cleansed it from the milk, butter's essence is without a stain. Just so, with the afflictions purified, the Dharmadhatu lacks all stain. Just as a lamp that's sitting in the vase does not illuminate at all, while dwelling in the vase of the afflictions, the Dharmadhatu is not seen. From whichever of its sides you punch some holes into this vase, from just these various places then, its light rays will beam forth. Once the Vajra of Samadhi has completely smashed this vase, to the very limits of all space, it will shine just everywhere.
Unrisen is the Dharmadhatu, and never cease it will.
At all times without afflictions, stainless through beginning, middle, end. A blue beryl, the precious gem, is luminous at any time, but if confined within its ore, its shimmer does not gleam. Just so, the Dharmadhatu free of stains, while it's obscured by the afflictions, in samsara doesn't shine its light, but in nirvana it will beam. If this element exists through our work, we will see the purest of all gold. Without this element, despite our toil, nothing but misery we will produce. Just as grains, when covered by their husks, are not considered rice that can be eaten, while being shrouded in afflictions, it is not named Buddhahood. Just as rice itself appears, when it is free from all its husks, the Dharmakaya clearly manifests once it is free from the afflictions. Banana trees don't have a pith. That's used as an example in the world. But their fruits, their very pith, in all their sweetness we do eat. Just so, when samsara without pith is released from the affliction's peel, its fruition, Buddhahood itself, turns into nectar for all beings. Likewise, from all seeds there are, fruits are born that match their cause. By which person could it then be proved that there is a fruit without a seed? This basic element, which is the seed, is held to be the basis of all dharmas. Through its purification step by step, the state of Buddhahood we will attain. Spotless are the sun and moon, but obscured by fivefold stains. These are clouds and smoke and mist, Rahu's face and dust as well. Similarly, mind so luminous is obscured by fivefold stains. Their desire, malice, laziness, agitation, and doubt too. A garment that was purged by fire may be soiled by various stains. When it's put into a blaze again, the stains are burned, the garment not. Likewise, mind that is so luminous is soiled by stains of craving and so forth. The afflictions burn in wisdom's fire, but its luminosity does not. The sutras that teach emptiness, however many spoken by the victors, they all remove afflictions, but never ruin this dhatu. Water dwelling deep within the earth remains untainted through and through. Just so wisdom in afflictions stays without a single stain. Since Dharmadhatu is not a self, neither woman nor a man, free from all that could be grasped, how could it be labeled self? In all the Dharma that's without desire, you see neither woman nor a man. Men and women are just taught for guiding those plagued by desire. Impermanence, suffering, and empty, these three, they purify the mind. The Dharma purifying mind the best is the lack of any nature. In a pregnant woman's womb, a child exists but is not seen. Just so Dharmadhatu is not seen when it's covered by afflictions. Through conceptions of a self and mind, discriminations of names and reasons, the four conceptions will arise based on the elements and their outcome. Even the Buddha's aspiration prayers lack appearance and characteristics. Immersed in their very own awareness, Buddhas have the nature of permanence. Any horns there on a rabbit's head are just imagined and do not exist. Just so, all phenomena as well are just imagined and do not exist. Also, the horns of an ox do not exist, as having the nature of particles. Just as before, so it is after. What's to be imagined there? Since things dependently originate, and independence too will cease, if not even one of them exists, how can fools imagine them? How the dharmas of the Sugata are established as the very middle is through the ox and rabbit horn examples. The forms of sun, moon, and stars are seen as reflections upon water, within a container that is pure, Just so, the characteristics are complete. Virtuous throughout beginning, middle, end, undeceiving and so steady. What's like that is just a lack of self. So how can you conceive it as a self and mind? About water at the time of spring, what we say is that it's warm. Of the very same thing, when it's chilly, we just say that it is cold. Covered by the web of the afflictions, it is called a sentient being. Once it's free from the afflictions, it should be expressed as Buddha. Independence upon eye and form, appearances without a stain occur. From being unborn and unceasing, the Dharmadhatu will be known. Independence upon sound and ear, pure consciousness comes forth. All three Dharmadhatu without signs, linked with thought, this will be hearing. Dependence upon nose and smell is an example for the lack of form. Likewise, it's the nose's consciousness that conceptualizes Dharmadhatu. The nature of the tongue is emptiness, and the dhatu of the taste is void. Being of the Dharmadhatu's nature, consciousness is non-abiding. From the nature of a body pure, the characteristics of the tangible conditions, what is free from such conditions is to be expressed as Dharmadhatu. One's conception and its concepts are relinquished with regard to phenomena whose principle is mind. It's the very lack of nature of phenomena that you should cultivate as Dharmadhatu. What you see and hear and smell, what you taste and touch, phenomena as well. Once yogins realize them in this way, the characteristics are complete. Eyes and ears and also nose, tongue and body and the mind as well, the 6 ayatanas fully pure, this is true reality's own mark. Mind as such is seen as two, worldly and beyond the world. Clinging to it as a self, it is samsara. In your very own awareness, true reality. Since desire is extinguished, it is nirvana. Hatred and ignorance are extinguished too. Since these have ceased, it's Buddhahood itself, the very refuge for all beings. Due to realization and its lack, all is in this very body. Through our own conceptions we are bound, but when knowing our nature we are free. Enlightenment is neither far nor near, and neither does it come nor go. It's where it is seen or not, right in the midst of our afflictions. By dwelling in the lamp of prajna, it turns into peace supreme. So the collection of the sutras says, by exploring yourself you should rest. Children blessed by tenfold power's force, see them like the crescent of the moon, but those beings with afflictions do not see Tathagatas at all. Just as ghosts with thirst and hunger see the ocean to be dry, those obscured by ignorance think that Buddhas don't exist. What's the Bhagavat supposed to do for inferiors and those whose merit's low? It's just like the supreme of jewels put in the hand of one who's blind. And for beings who acquired merit, the Buddha dwells before their eyes, with the 32 marks shining bright in their luminous and glorious light. Though the protector's Rupakaya may remain for many eons, for guiding those in need of guidance, it is just this dhatu that is different. The object of the mind, consciousness will engage in it. Once your very own awareness becomes pure, you will dwell right in the Bhumi's nature. The great and mighty one's supreme abode, Akanishta, that's so beautiful. In consciousness, all three of them fuse into a single one, I say. As for knowing all among the childish, the diversity among the noble, and the great and mighty, infinite in time, what's the cause of time in eons? For sustaining the duration, during eons truly infinite, of all beings' outer realms, and for creatures' life force to remain, this is what's the inexhaustive cause. In that those fruitions exhaustible, through the trait of non-appearance, engage in full for prajna's sake. Don't think enlightenment is far away, and don't conceive it as close by. With the sixfold objects not appearing, it's awareness of reality just as it is. Just as from a mix of milk and water that is present in a vessel, geese just sip the milk but not the water, which remains just as it is, just so, being covered by afflictions, wisdom dwells within this body, one with them. But yogins just distract the wisdom and leave the ignorance behind. As long as we still cling to self and mind, we will conceive our outer things through this. But once we see the double lack of self, the seeds of our existence find their end. Since it is the ground for Buddhahood, nirvana, purity, permanence, and virtue too, and because the childish think of two, in the yoga of their non-duality, please rest. Generosity's multiple hardships, ethics gathering beings good, and patience benefiting beings. Through these three, the Dhatu blooms. Enthusiastic vigor for all dharmas, mind that enters meditative poise, prajna as your permanent resort. These two make enlightenment unfold. Prajna that is joined with means, aspiration prayers very pure, a firm stand in power, wisdom too. These four dharmas make the dhatu flourish. To bodhicitta I pay no homage, saying such is evil speech. Where there are no bodhisattvas, there will be no dharmakaya. Some dislike the seeds of sugar cane, but still wish to relish sugar. Without seeds of sugar cane, there will be no sugar. When these seeds of sugar cane are well guarded, fostered, and refined, molasses, sugar, candy too, will then come forth from them. With bodhicitta, it is just the same. When it's guarded, fostered, and refined, arhats, conditioned realizers, Buddhas too, will then arise and spring from it. Just as farmers guarding seeds of rice and others, thus the leaders guard all those who are aspiring to the supreme jnana. Just as on the 14th day of waning, just a little bit of moon is seen, those aspiring to the supreme jnana will see a tiny bit of Buddhakaya. Just as when the waxing moon is seen more in every moment, those who have entered on the bhumis see its increase step by step. On the 15th day of waxing, eventually the moon is full. Just so when the bhumi's end is reached, the Dharmakaya is full and clear. Having generated this mind truly through continuous firm aspiration for the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha, reversibility shows time and again. Through the ground of darkness all relinquished, and the ground of brightness firmly seized, it is ascertained right at this point. Therefore it is designated joy. What's been tainted through all times by the stains of passion and so forth, and is pure now without stains, that is called the stainless one. Once the affliction's web pulls back, stainless prajna brightly shines. This dispels all boundless darkness, and thus is the illuminating. It always gleams with light so pure, and is engulfed by wisdom's shine, with all bustle being fully dropped. Hence this bhumi is held to be the radiant. It triumphs in science, sports, and arts and crafts, the full variety of samadhi's range, and over afflictions very hard to master. Thus it is considered difficult to master. The three kinds of enlightenment, the gathering of all that's excellent, arising, ceasing to exhausted, this bhumi is held to be the facing. Since it's ever playing with a web of light that's configurated in a circle, and has crossed samsara's swampy pond, this is labeled gone afar. Being cared for by the Buddhas, having entered into wisdom's ocean, being without effort and spontaneous, by the hordes of maras it's immovable. Since those yogins have completed their discourses teaching Dharma, in all awareness discriminating perfectly, This bhumi is considered excellent insight. The kaya with this wisdom's nature, which is stainless, equal to the sky, holds the Dharma of the Buddhas. From it the cloud of Dharma forms. The abode of Buddha Dharmas fully bears the fruit of practice. This fundamental change of state is called the Dharmakaya. Free from latent tendencies, you're inconceivable. Samsara's latent tendencies, they can be conceived. You're completely inconceivable. Through what could you be realized? Beyond the entire sphere of speech, outside the range of any senses, to be realized by mental knowing, I bow to and praise whatever suitable. In this manner of gradual engagement, the highly renowned children of the Buddhas, through the wisdom of the cloud of Dharma, see phenomena empty nature. Once their minds are cleansed completely, they have gone beyond samsara's depths. They rest calmly on a throne whose nature is a giant lotus. Everywhere they are surrounded by lotuses that number billions, and their many jeweled petals light, and with anthers of enthralling beauty. They overflow with tenfold power, immersed within their fearlessness, never straying from the inconceivable, Buddha Dharmas without reference point. Through all their actions of outstanding conduct, their merit and their wisdom are complete. This full moon surrounded everywhere by the stars that are its retinue. In the sun that is the Buddha's hands, stainless jewels shine their light. Through empowering their eldest children, they bestow empowerment on them. Abiding in this yoga that's so great, with divine eyes they behold worldly beings debased by ignorance, distraught and terrified by suffering. From their bodies without effort, light rays are beaming forth, and open wide the gates for those who are engulfed in ignorance's gloom. It's held that those in the nirvana with remainder into the nirvana without remainder pass. But here the actual nirvana is mind that's free from any stain. The non-being of all beings, this nature is its sphere. The mighty bodhicitta seeing it is fully stainless Dharmakaya. In the stainless Dharmakaya, the sea of wisdom finds its place. Like with variegated jewels, being's welfare is fulfilled from it.
Good, thank you. Something understanding. Translator, good. I don't know that is holy text.
It's difficult language.
Yeah, translator. I think I do.
Yeah, I'm not criticizing the translation. It's just because they make it into verse. They make it into verses, not just talking, but verse. So sometimes the language is difficult.
Yeah.
For me.
That Kamapa have commentary, and Sakyapa Panchen Shakya Choden commentary, Holiness using Shakya Choden commentary. I two time remember, that is a wonderful teaching that Master Nagarjuna also come from third Dhamma chakra. I mentioned yesterday. Authentic, this idea come from third Dhamma chakra. 10 Bodhisattvas question, 10 answer. One is like Buddha nature, or that clear light mind or luminous mind, that telling. Then commentary Uttara Tentara, Maitreya, and Nagarjuna make this praise of Dharmadhatu. So therefore, I think no lying this topic. They are science men, very science man. Nagarjuna, also the Buddha. Buddha is also science man. That is that mostly like Madhyamika, and take time, non-Buddhists say something and Buddhists say something. That, for example, they say, Manjushri say, hi Buddha, if you tell this Dharmadhatu or Buddha nature, then you are already Hindu. And Buddha said, no, something like this question, answer. But then go Hindu philosophy. Then we need basic education, typically. Also Buddhist basic education. But take time. Not we can teach, not finish. Also my English, Royal Patatero. Habla English, Royal Patatero. Spanish say. Anyway, that's good. That important. Also, I mentioned Angulimala Sutra say, if we learn, understanding this topic, we get healthy and longer life. Also, Nirvana Sutra say, negative purify. If we master to recognize all living beings have Buddha nature, or they say Buddha essence, better.
Essence.
Tathagata Garbha. Garbha means essence.
Essence.
Yeah, no nature, don't say nature. Tathagata means Buddha, Tathagata Garbha. Oh yes, that good news also have been, all living beings have uncontaminated mind. Everybody have uncontaminated mind. I think Buddha no lying, Maitreya not lying, Nagarjuna not lying, also Asanga not lying. There are many commentary. They are very, very scholar. Also they are investigating, like science men similar. So therefore all living beings, even insect, have been, all they have qualified mind, purity mind. That is good news. So everybody one day, if we have good condition, joyful effort, what say English? Eventually one day have opportunity become Buddha. You understand? I don't know. My English is just
Very
making
perfect.
rubbish English.
No, that's very perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, have hope. Don't make hopeless. Obama said, we can. What's that? Yes, we can. That is really true. Buddhists say really true. Because even we go hell, so many million people killed, go hell, don't worry, we can become Buddha. Don't worry, we have courage. Don't worry, everything impermanent. Suffering is not always suffering. Happy is not always happy. Don't worry, you need courage. But if you don't, please don't misunderstand. Sometimes children become very bad. Yeah. That is Master Nagarjuna say, I vow Dharmadhatu.
Yes.
Dharmadhatu, Dharma is Buddha. Dhatu means Buddha seed. Or Dzogchen said like that terminology.
Pre-enlightened.
Ah,
Pre-enlightened, primordially Buddha.
yeah, that doesn't matter, that terminology. Is in meaning we have purity mind. We have purity mind. That is, we must do know. We tell other people, you have purity mind. You have purity, then beneficial that. How you understanding, you want it happy, you don't want it suffering. These two wishes where come from, you have origin. Everybody, every living being have something, origin. They're sending, I want it happy, I don't want it suffering. That is no wrong wish, no wrong desire. That desire, perfect desire, but unfortunately which happy he want, which suffering he don't want, then ignorance come, then he can't select, can't took one.
Can't reach.
Can't select.
Choose.
Can't choose, because many happy, many suffering. I want it happy. I want it happy. I want it happy. Maximum top happy, he don't know. I don't want suffering, I don't want suffering. Which suffering don't want suffering? 3 types suffering, That also pervasive suffering. That is more worst, Anyway, then ignorance coming. Purity mind, primordial, pure mind with don't recognize ignorance, also primordial, pure mind, subject, object. Luminous subject, luminous object. Object is emptiness, but no different. Mind and emptiness, no different. We tell different, but entity same, one. But that we must to recognize, tell. Otherwise, Buddhas have no hope. If they have Buddha nature or primordial pure, they want it happy, they don't want it suffering, then Buddha's helping. Also, we practicing compassion. Why we practicing compassion? They want it, don't want it suffering. Then we must do compassion. Compassion wanted to remove problem, Then they don't want suffering. Then compassion say, I wanted to remove suffering. And they want it happy, then we need loving kindness practice. Loving kindness wanted, I would like make you happy. I would like you happy. That practice, if they don't want happy, they want it happy, they don't want suffering. If they doesn't matter, they don't want happy, they don't care suffering, then don't need compassion, loving kindness, don't need. Practice is silly. If they don't want happy, then why you do loving kindness? That is a silly practice, They want happy, then we must learn that. Also, they can learn. Everybody can develop loving kindness. So this is all living being wonderful which desire they have. They want it happy, they don't want the suffering. That is very valuable. We understanding this. Where come from? Who make this? Creator, God making, karma making, who making, nature coming? We must reject. No creator make, no karma make. That is a nature. Nature and karma different. Karma need beginning ignorant, and then something attachment, then doing wrong, anger, jealousy, then activity. That is, they say karma. Yeah. Anyway, that, Please, too much. Again,
No.
Again, there's.
No. So Geshe-la is explaining that the teaching on Dharmadhatu is a legitimate teaching. It comes from the third turning of the wheel of Dharma by Shakyamuni Buddha, like Geshe-la was explaining yesterday, where 10 bodhisattvas each asked the Buddha a question, and the Buddha answered each of the questions. And one of the topics, one of the questions and the answer was about what's called, what we refer to as Buddha nature, but Geshe-la is saying it's really more like Buddha essence. And so the Buddha explained about that, and that's where Dharmadhatu comes in. And then Maitreya wrote the Uttara Tantra, which was it's a commentary on that. And here Nagarjuna wrote in praise of Dharmadhatu, which is also a commentary on that. And that's where this text comes from. And Geshe-la was saying all of these people, and Asanga also, yet another, all of these people were very scientific-minded people, like highly scientific-minded people. They really investigated a lot about reality. And so all of them are telling us that all living beings have this Buddha nature. All of them are in agreement. They're telling us that all beings have the Dharmadhatu. So Geshe-la is saying, I doubt that they were lying. I doubt that they were mistaken. And one way that we can start to recognize that we have the Dharmadhatu is that we have the desire to be happy and the desire to not suffer. Let me just think. One thing also Geshe-la said is, yes, Dharmadhatu is it has two aspects of it. The luminosity has two aspects of it. One aspect of it is the subject side, which is the mind, and the other aspect of it is the emptiness of inherent existence, which is the object. But Geshe-la explained that these aren't really two different things. These aren't really separate. It's one thing. It's just that in talking about it and explaining, we need to explain one at a time so we can understand, but really we're talking about the same thing. And it's very important to know that we have this, because we have hope. It's not a hopeless situation. Even it doesn't matter what the circumstance may be. Even if you've killed millions of people and now have gone to hell and you're in hell, you still have hope, because you still have this essence. You still have this Dharmadhatu. And one way that we can know that we can start to see that, is by noticing that we, like all beings, want happiness and don't want suffering. So we can even tell other people, you have essential purity. And you know how I know? Because you want happiness, you don't want suffering. Wanting happiness and not wanting suffering is a very good quality that is part of the nature of the mind. It doesn't come from, we have to check, how does it get there? Does it come from a creator God? Does it come from karma? Does it come from nature itself? And Geshe-la is explaining that it doesn't come from karma. Karma has to start with ignorance, and then there are afflictions that develop based on that, and then you do kind of quote unquote like the wrong thing, and that's where karma is generated. That is not where the wish to be happy and to avoid suffering comes from. That is just an innate, essential aspect of the pure mind, and it's a good thing. What happens is that when that innate wish for happiness and to avoid suffering, when that is mixed with ignorance, then the problem comes on the level of where am I seeking happiness? Where am I seeking the elimination of suffering? What am I conceiving of as happiness? Which type of happiness am I looking for? You know, because when there's ignorance, we don't know that there is the best possible happiness. We don't know to even reach for that. And when there's ignorance, you know, there's three types of suffering that we talk about in Buddhism. One of them is called all-pervasive conditioned suffering, and that's the worst. But when there's ignorance, we don't even recognize that. We're not even making effort to get rid of that kind of suffering because we don't even see it. But again, the actual wish itself to want happiness and to want to be free from suffering is separate from all of that, and it's a very good thing. If beings didn't have that, if beings were indifferent towards happiness and suffering, then there would be nothing we could do. There would be no way that we could help them, you know? And there would be no point in meditating on compassion or loving kindness because it's irrelevant to the aims of beings. Because beings want happiness, because beings want to be free from suffering, then we do have a way to help them. There is something that motivates beings. And then it makes sense to meditate on, to generate loving kindness and to generate compassion, because compassion is the wish for beings to be free from suffering, and that's what they want. And loving kindness is the wish for beings to have happiness, and that is also what they want. So that's why it makes sense. So this is something we should really, it's very good news. It's very good news that we have this, and that all beings have this as their essence.
Que bono. Yeah.
I want to ask again, you said that mind and emptiness are not different, although they are subject and object. Are you saying that on a conventional level we can talk about Dharmadhatu as a subject and emptiness as an object, but that on an ultimate level this designation of object and subject disappear?
Please correct if I misunderstand, okay? I think the question is, on a conventional level, yeah, then would we say Dharmadhatu is subject,
Dharmadhatu subject,
and emptiness is object?
Yeah.
But then on the ultimate level, it's the same.
Yeah, Dharmadhatu also both subject object, you know, that they include also,
Yes.
but not union.
Identical?
Yeah, identical. My English, you know, subject object. We tell subject object, but really one.
Yes.
Really
one essence.
One.
Yeah.
But you know, mind situation, mind is no different. Mind ultimate situation is emptiness. Then mind, this mind, also this mind is special, you know, purity mind. No beginning, no end, never contaminated mind. That mind with together, mind ultimate situation is emptiness. Also mind with together, if we don't recognize this ignorant also together. Yeah. That also true truth. This topic, like true truth, no different. Samsara nirvana, no different. Basic and result, no different. That teaching come from like that. But if we see, then nirvana. If we don't see, then samsara. If we realize it Dharmadhatu, then nirvana. If we don't recognize Dharmadhatu, then samsara. like this samsara nirvana no different means which one basic or which one samsara, which one nirvana. If don't recognize, then you are samsara. If recognize, you are nirvana. So therefore, must these teachings coming, then Dzogchen, Mahamudra, all this focusing this Dharmadhatu. Even high yoga tantras, they're using subtle mind, subtle luminous mind. That is Dharmadhatu. If don't recognize subtle mind, you are samsara. If you using, then you the nirvana. Yeah, like that.
Yes. I think that was clear. Yeah. Yeah. The one thing maybe in English we might say, in terms of subject and object in the Dharmadhatu, it's one essential nature, but two conceptual isolates. It's Alex Berzin's terminology. It's two ways of referring, two ways of thinking about the same thing. It's not identical because we're looking at it in two ways, but it's one essence.
Yeah. That true she thinking conventional true, ultimately true, completely different. No, it's together going. Yeah. That not easy. Yeah.
The term luminosity has confused me somewhat. I gather it is synonymous with awareness and clarity, or how is there anything that's different, or are they synonymous? And is or knowing, clarity, knowing, luminosity, awareness, all this, are they all the same? Is it how emptiness is understood? How the nature of things is understood? Is there a difference between luminosity? Could you define that?
Yeah, I think maybe there were two questions a little bit, but please let me know if I'm missing something. I think the question is about the word luminosity.
Word.
The term, the name, luminosity.
Term, yeah.
Because we talk about mind, we say clear and knowing.
Yeah,
Clear and knowing.
Yeah.
The question is, luminosity, is that the same as clear and knowing? Is that different? The word, the term, is it a synonym? And awareness. And so 4 words: clear, knowing, luminosity, awareness. Are they the same?
Same. One, because purity mind, also uncontaminated mind. This how looks like, clear or luminosity. This not like sunrise or not like this light, but if we stop eyes all closed, mind is very like light. Mind is don't need sun and but can see everything.
Yes.
Even you sit in dark, mind can see clear. Don't need torch or don't need electricity. That kind of light. If you close, everything, but you thinking very clean, you can see with everything in New York, Buffalo, and can see very.
Yes.
Don't need sun or a little bit like logic this, but that mind is like clear, no concept, no conceptual,
non-conceptual.
non-concept, and no reborn, no die. What's that?
No birth and no death.
No birth, no die.
It's eternal.
Yeah, that is what's a characteristic or definition.
Defining characteristic.
How look like this mind? Means this mind looks like clear and no non-concept, and also no beginning, no end, never disappear, or no reborn, no die. Like if recognize nirvana, not recognize samsara, like root of nirvana, root of samsara. That mind, if don't recognize, that is ignorant. Ignorant, if don't recognize, then start ignorant. Ignorant bring then more attachment, then anger, jealousy, then so many, if counting, then 80,000, 84,000, they counting, but still more, who can't count that. So many deluded mystic coming. Root of ignorance, you know. Therefore, we have that. All living beings have that. That is we must to know. All sentient beings, hell being, that purity mind, you know, no beginning, no end, you know, no concept. That mind we have. That is uncontaminated mind. No samsara. At the moment, no samsara, no nirvana. Because that is clear, you know, what's there? Uncontaminated. Samsara contaminated. But this is uncontaminated. So therefore, no samsara. Yeah, like this, yeah.
Can I just
Yeah,
clarify?
thank you.
Can I clarify one thing? Anger, you know, anger, it is mind.
Yes.
It is clear and knowing.
They have this, clear, anger is completely deluded or wrong, but still mind.
Yeah.
They have luminosity.
So it does have
Still
luminosity.
they have luminosity.
Yeah. So
Still they have luminosity. Dzogchen practice, then till whatever come, till not focus object, just looking subject this lumino.
Yes.
What's that? Clear.
Clarity.
But don't follow the object.
Yeah.
Just look subject.
Yes.
The subject doing dancing. You don't look object, then you
Yes.
become samsara.
Yes. So so clarity and
everywhere.
luminosity, one meaning. They have one meaning.
Yeah. One
Okay.
meaning.
As
One.
well as awareness. Awareness as well.
And
Oneness.
it also like clarity, luminosity, awareness, also one meaning.
Same family.
Same family.
Same. I think same meaning. Yeah. That is a.
So in the essence of that luminosity and clarity and awareness is the
Knowing.
is knowing without ignorance, or
Yeah,
knowing
this
without
quality,
inherent existence.
quality, like quality. It's mind, purity mind, is luminosity, clear, knowing, awareness, everything, only this. We say water, or say awa, but terminology different, but the one glass.
Synonym we say.
Yeah, different language, but somebody understanding water, but somebody don't understand the agua. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
But also, one glass is, God look nectar, and human look, water. Hungry goes, look, this is a kaka. Yeah, that is Chittamatra telling that. Chittamatra philosophy. Madhyamika till we argue, something have, need. But this, sometimes people deal with it. Some say, Guru is have no fault. They say.
No fault.
No fault. No mistake. All you are mistake, they say. That is not true. Guru have mistake. They say Guru devotion, they say then that is sometimes look like politics. That is also they're telling one glasses, you have bad karma, then you can see kaka. But the God see nectar. Human see water, but your karma not good. If your karma good, but till this high yoga tantra view, Chittamatra view, different. Between need, argue, but philosophy problem that. But then people don't know they're cheating.
Yes.
Mixing.
Yes, confused.
Then Buddhist terrorism come. You must follow that, otherwise you fell down in the hell.
Fundamentalism.
Something, but need detail investigate. Detail need. Chittamatra, Fasantika, Madhyamika, philosophy need compare, then understanding. But otherwise, immediately something very funny. This is what say? Yeah, sorry, we're going. I don't know.
Very, very helpful. Very helpful.
Guru also have one Bhumi level Guru, two Bhumi level Guru, 5 Bhumi, 10 Bhumi, 11 Bhumi, already Buddha Bhumi, different level. Also some Guru have no Bhumi, but have mystic already have. But if completely Buddha, then no mystic. But one Bhumi Guru still have mystic. Accumulation part Guru still have mystic. Some Anyway, Guru devotion, sometimes, misunderstanding, people misunderstanding. That is a danger.
Yes.
Also, Son Rinpoche said, don't tell Guru devotion. Long ago. That is for Tantra practitioners, okay, but normal people don't tell. Son Rinpoche, he wear.
His beard,
He said, don't tell. That Holiness said, tell Buddha nature, cessation. Then people became exciting and hope. Then they wanted joyful effort, joyful diligence come, they're happily practicing. But you don't, soon die, or if you don't do hell, don't tell that. Yeah. Yes, the understanding that.
I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now, what said this topic? This topic, we already read. That is good. This commentary, if you find Dalai Lama's, this, I think, I don't find, because YouTube or something, Dalai Lama, they have teaching.
Yes.
Dalai Lama office, how to, Dalai Lama teach in Scotland. They translate very good, Thupten Jimba. He translated. This English, Scotland English, that you are understanding. In Paris, that is Machurika. Then in Taliponton, that don't understanding. Teaching very good. You can listen. What said? I don't find. I just go sometime YouTube, but I don't find Dalai Lama Dharmadhatu. Already have commentary.
Sweet.
That is very good. Listen. Sometime little bit listen. Very helpful. Yeah. Yes. That. What say? Yesterday we go that. I think how to go. I don't know. I think 26 you looked at. What they say, 26 verses. Impermanent, suffering, and empty, thus three they purify the mind. The Dharma purifying mind, the best, as the lack of any nature. So you saw that. I don't understand my English.
This is difficult English.
I have a question. I'm not familiar with the Tibetan.
I'm a little bit deaf.
I'm not familiar with the Tibetan heritage that much. But with Zen. But what is Dharmadhatu? What does that literally mean?
Dharmadhatu.
Yeah.
Yes. Dharma, the Sanskrit language.
Okay.
Dharma means like Buddha or enlightenment. Dhatu means in Latin, we became in seed, like everybody have Dharmadhatu, like Buddha nature, Buddha essence. Buddha nature, Dharmadhatu, Mahamudra, same.
Okay.
Same, different terminology. Every living being have inside Dharmadhatu. Dharmadhatu also Kalachaka, all that same. I mentioned yesterday also that that is Dharmadhatu. We have Dharmadhatu, basic Dharmadhatu, part Dharmadhatu, result term Dharmadhatu. Then you know, these levels. Basic Dharmadhatu, how looks like, that is, basic Dharmadhatu looks like, for example, easy tell, clear, and no non-concept mind. Then that not enough. That is no beginning, no end, never disappear. That also, if we realize it, we are become liberation. If we don't realize it, that, and then ignorance come, we are samsara. We have that. We want it happy, we don't want it suffering. Where come from? It's a mind. Which mind? Purity mind. That basic mind. This life, next life, always this mind never, permanent. Attachment, anger, and now we learn so many that concept mind, that is temporary mind. Not always angry, not always attachment, not always jealousy, because that temporary coming, going. But principle mind, or that purity mind, like sky, similar, always there, existing, but like attachment and this kind is like kalodi, sometime coming, sometime going, sometime coming, like that. Mind, example, sky. Sky also no physical. Mind also not physical. Mind and person different. Mind, person, body different. We say we ill body or hand or head, we say I am ill. But no, the reality body ill, but you not ill. You are no body. You are no mind. You are person. Person is no mind. Person is no body. Reality, you headache or you peed something problem, then you exaggerate. You don't know, I'm ill, very badly ill. That is not true. But you are pretty ill, but you not ill. But the courage is talking. But reality like that. Person existing, you know. Person, then so many philosophy, you know. Buddhist philosophy says selflessness view. Other philosophy says self-existing. Then Hindu say Atman. Hindu easy, you know. Person is permanent. Person is no beginning, no end, never disappear. Body is like changing. Mind also changing, but person no changing. Person going next life. So Hindus reincarnation easily believe, Hindu philosophy. More easier than Buddhist philosophy. Buddhist philosophy says person is impermanent. But Hindu say person is permanent. Anyway, person recognize, Hindu recognize person. Buddhists also recognize person. Person is no mind, no body.
Not a person is not mind. A person is
not
not
mind, not
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. Not mind, and not mind, not body. Yeah. That is anyway. Now we're going.
Geshe-la was mentioning
Yeah.
verse 26.
Yeah, 26. Her question good. Something this connection. She said, "What is Dharmadhatu?"
Yes.
That is wonderful. This we need this weekend. We must to know Dharmadhatu. Dharmadhatu, like you heard something, learn Buddhist death process.
Death process.
That process you heard. I don't know how to die, then four elements, observe, then mind, gross mind, five senses, observe. Then this all observe, four empties come. Then in the end, then luminosity mind. In the end, till we said he already passed away, she already passed away, but till not die. Buddhists say 3 days you must keep this body, because if really consciousness or mind is person gone, then they're coming something blood and how to say sperm or blood coming. Also, sex organ, they're coming something, and dirty things coming. Everywhere they're dirty coming. Then already gone. Then you can burn or put it down, okay. Before, no. Some yogis 20 days, some weeks, no problem. They meditate, no smell. They meditate, they recognize Dharmadhatu. They recognize luminosity mind. We learn that process, also Dharmadhatu meditation. That process, I'm dying, that happened. That is still concept. But beginning we using concept, gross concept, then later subtle concept, then later without concept, then really meditate, because looks like yesterday your question would say awareness, looking awareness. This beginning awareness, you look your mind, how it looks like, your luminosity mind. But later, then no subject, no object. Looks like you carrying very heavy, but you are never carrying a heavy bag. We have in the mountains go heavy things, bring, then at home difficultly get home, then all put down. No thinking, very clear. That look like that. No subject, no object, just clear. No much concept, no concept. Just that is look like that. Similar, luminosity mind. How to meditate? That typically get, because before we using concept subject, otherwise can't go there. Even that dying time, Then, number 8, that time, then no concept. Then very happy, very empty, very clear, luminosity, That time, every living being automatically appearance, Dharmadhatu, or clear light mind, or subtle mind. They saw. But yogis realize it, recognize, or what's that? Recognition. Recognition.
Sure, yeah.
Recognize. Then that time, then realize it. But we normal people, like, heavy bag, then at home, then not making tea, not making water, just, very happy, like, that is no concept. That is shamatha. Like, shamatha means, Tibetans say shine. Shi means peace. What peace? No concept, no obstacle, no thinking. Very peace, Peace. Ne means remain, or sit, sit or sit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that time maybe almost shamatha. You need shamatha, you heavy bag. Maybe that is example. Yeah. But also then sleeping come, then dullness. No, okay. They have, put water, then like this similar, the strong need, some cold time, then somebody teasing you, then put water, like that. Or you sit on the the long tree, or like monkey
pole.
similar.
Yeah.
What's a long pillar? Long pillar.
Pillar.
Then you sit on the pillar, but you must be careful, fell down. Similar to concentrate. That similar need, luminosity mind, meditation. No concept, peace need. Peace need, also no subject, no object. Mind, only mind, But beginning we have subject, object, that slowly go there. That is, yesterday you say that, mind. Beginning, but Baba Shika philosophy, mind can't see mind. Never ever. Baba Shika philosophy. Also, Sutras say, some sutras say, mind can't realize it or can't see mind. Because knife can't cut knife.
Can cut itself.
Yeah, itself can't cut. Also, this example there, I don't remember. So dark, evening dark can't make dark. Dark not covering dark. If dark make covering dark, then we can't see dark. We see dark because the dark can't covering itself. Similar, this mind can't see mind. That they have argued. Baba Shika philosophy. Also quotation Sutras. Some. Yeah, that is meditation. Try. That is important because this meditation, Dharmadhatu and that Dzogchen, Mahamudra, all similar, telling different experience. Each Matsida have different experience. Each master have different experience. Then different. Some say Dzogchen, some say Mahamudra, some say something. But of course, 10 cooking, then different food, but food can eat, but same. 10 cooking, different cooking, but they are all cook. All can cook, but not different, Dzogchen master, he have experience. Mahamudra master have experience. Also, Kaiju say, Etipo Matsida meditate Mahamudra no Dzogchen. They say, the Nyingma and Kaiju, they argue, but not they meditate Dzogchen. They meditate Mahamudra. They say, they argue each other. Nice, Anyway, same. If really check, no different. Very good. Tibetan, these masters, this come from India, Nalanda, but Tibetan masters, Nyingma have really good things. Also, Kaju have really good things. Giluk have also emptiness or that new explanation. The Tsongkhapa and Manjushri, he make more revelations or revolution.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, revolutionary. Tibetan now Prime Minister Lobsang Singh, he said, Tsongkhapa celebration, that time everybody say he don't know Dharma. What he telling?
The Prime Minister.
But the campus, Geshe scholars telling Tsongkhapa praise, Then Lobsang Singh, he is Prime Minister, he's very intelligent. Then he said, but I don't tell everything. He said, Shakyamuni Buddha, also India, so many religions, so many good things, but he did revolutionary. And Tibetan have so many good master. Tsongkhapa came more make revolutionary. Then now 14th Dalai Lama, he make now everybody, lay people, women, all become Geshe. Also, now already women Geshe. He make many good revolutionary. So I would like Shakyamuni Buddha and Tsongkhapa, Dalai Lama, same revolutionary. He said his praise very good, yeah, incredible, He have intelligence.
Yes.
Yeah. Because the Holiness say Tsongkhapa and me, same country, not so far. His place, my place. Lobsang Singh said, not only same country, but same revolutionary.
Same revolutionary.
That I like that praise.
Yes, very.
Yeah, praise is praise.
Praise, the praise, yeah.
Now praise of Dharmadhatu. Praise Dzogchen and Mahamudra and Dharmadhatu, same.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, that like meditate, really meditate, then add process. You somebody know that maybe some teachers teach already that process.
Yes, yes. We teach it often.
Yeah, that is Dharmadhatu meditation. And the end, then luminosity mind. How to do? You already pass away. That time, clear, no samsara, happy. Yeah, very clear. That is no samsara. Just relaxing samsara. You always psychically existing, very busy, go. Then die is, then you relaxing, heavy bag put there, very happily, dying like that.
Yes.
Yeah, that time, then you have not alive time, you have experience. At that time, maybe join, then big helping.
Yes.
Yeah, that is also, sleeping time also have that opportunity. Not dying time very good, and sleeping time also have. Also, yogis, sexual yogi, sexual yoga, high yoga tantra said in the father-mother union. That is also that time sex. Then there also no subject, no object. That luminosity mind is arising. So therefore, high yoga tantra says sexual yoga using. That time also meditate. That need. Before many wind tumo and many wind yoga, then so many technique, then you almost going level, then you need, if you are a woman, you need man, you are man or you need a woman, then sex, then that meditation, 6 months. Then again, illusion body, again 6 months. 6 months, 2, 3 times. Then it almost become enlightened.
Wow.
That nobody do. Nobody do. They have opportunity. But which using this Dharmadhatu using? That subtle mind, subtle wind they're using. That have Buddhist technique. Nyingma, Kaju, Sacha, Gilu, all rich. They're telling, but also with politic telling. That you not deal with it. Politics, yeah.
Politics.
That is in, you must discriminate. You need good things. Sometimes, of course, they need politics. Policy, I don't know. Anyway, that holiness, big helping Nalanda tradition and this keep the Tibetan Buddhists, that the whole world need. Whole world have problem, attach, anger, jealousy, so many problems. They need many different solutions. They have already mental, physical, we make many medicine, science, very kind. Mental medicine, then that psychology or something, what say, this Buddhist techniques, that's so deep, level. Holiness, this is really helpful. We keep this continually. This, we don't say, I'm Gilu Nyingma, don't want, but don't say everything learn. Everything what they say, each they have idea. Each they have idea. Very good. Anyway, Dharmadhatu, like non-concept. Like really realize it. Sleeping yoga. Melarhepa say, I sometimes sleeping, all sleeping is a luminous mind. He meditates. But some yogis is too much sleeping, but they are meditating. But I can't sleep. Difficult. Something chamomile is doing better.
Chamomile tea.
I don't know. Anyway, meditate that, Dharmadhatu, how to meditate. Dharmadhatu, every living being have that how to meditate. Calm a burden. Calm means like just look, mind, without concept, try. Still concept, but subtle concept. But try no concept and clear, knowing, not concept. Just every day something meditate. Then some slowly experience coming. That is Dharmadhatu meditation. But this Dharmadhatu wake up typical. When Dharmadhatu wake up, you need great compassion. You get great compassion, realize it. Then Dharmadhatu wake up. Then you are completely changing, not normal man, normal woman. You doing different job. Really, you automatically changing. You get great compassion. You can't stay. You must do something different job doing. If you don't have great compassion, normal job doing. Then Buddha nature wake up, then more understanding, more, when Buddha nature wake up, you get great compassion, and then Buddha nature beginning wake up. That is not so easy. Just now we Buddha nature meditate, we get something shamatha. With Tantra together, different technique. Come. Have other logic. Also Tantra need great compassion. Otherwise, like just windy, but without emptiness, wisdom, without bodhicitta, then just like exercise. That important material need, great compassion, bodhicitta, emptiness view, what's say, profound wisdom, that need. Then really develop. Thank you. Something tell.
Sure. So, so Geshe-la talked about.
I don't know. You make something summary.
Okay, I'll try. Geshe-la was explaining how one meditation on Dharmadhatu is it happens at the time of death if we're able to focus, how there's a process of dissolution and the mind dissolves and becomes more and more subtle, and at that time Dharmadhatu appears to us, to all beings, but we usually don't recognize it. But if we're able to recognize it, then we can stay with that and it's an opportunity for us to join with that, to really recognize it and become one with it, and that there's a great opportunity for that at the time of death if we've really practiced while we're alive. And there's another opportunity also when we sleep. It's not quite as fantastic an opportunity perhaps, but the opportunity is there. And so a lot of the great yogis, when they're sleeping, they're actually meditating on Dharmadhatu, on the clear light mind. And Geshe-la said that to meditate on Dharmadhatu, because we have to be familiar with it for us to be able to use it at those opportunities. So to meditate on Dharmadhatu, we just start by trying to notice the clarity, the luminosity, non-conceptually. And of course, at first there will be concepts, and we'll be replacing them with more subtle concepts, but the concepts will be there. But that's how we start, just try to focus non-conceptually, to recognize non-conceptually the luminosity. In Highest Yoga Tantra, there are other methods, there are other ways that we can harness some of the physical energies to meditate on that faster, or to recognize it faster, more powerfully. But really, Buddha nature, Dharmadhatu, doesn't really start to wake up. It's as if it were dormant right now. It's there, but it's as if it were dormant. It doesn't start to wake up until you develop great compassion. That's really, really important. When you develop great compassion, then everything changes. Your life changes. Who you are as a person changes. And then you can really do something with the Dharmadhatu. Geshe-la mentioned that to be able to practice the tantric techniques, we have to have great compassion, we have to have an understanding of emptiness, we have to have wisdom. There's a lot of other things like that. And that there are lots of different systems that talk about this in different ways, and they kind of sometimes playfully, sometimes politically, but they kind of compete with each other, dispute with each other, and they'll say, oh, the 84 Mahasiddhas, they didn't use your technique, they used my technique, and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's really talking about the same thing. It's really talking about the same essence, and different systems. And Geshe-la said that the idea of meditating on conceptually, it's similar to, I think probably everybody understood, it's similar to having to walk home with a very, very, very heavy backpack over mountainous terrain, and you're really exhausted. When you finally get home, you just put down the bag, you let go of it, and you just kind of collapse. Even before you drink water, even before you make tea, there's a period of time where it's almost there. There's basically no conceptual thinking, and it's very similar to that. The problem is that if we do that actual thing, that's usually very soon followed by sleepiness, and so that kind of takes away the perception of it. So we also need the other side of it, which is almost like if on a cold day somebody, as a practical joke, like throws cold water on us, that gives us a sense of alertness. Or if we were pole sitting, like meditating on top of a pole, we'd have a lot of alertness so that we don't fall either way. We need that alertness together with that profound relaxation of taking off the backpack. And it's when those two are joined, then we can really meditate. Then we have what's called calm abiding, and we can really meditate and realize Dharmadhatu.
Que bono.
Comme si, comme ça.
Yeah. Yes, that, what say? Nature purity. Nature, our mind, that is Dharmadhatu, that is nature purity.
Natural purity.
Natural purity. But they have natural purity, but we have ignorance, we have attachment, anger, jealousy. Why that? They say natural purity, Then why we became jealousy or the delusion, you know. Very funny. But nature, all living beings' mind is purity, pure. Nature nirvana, nature Buddha, nature purity, they say. Then delusions, adventitious,
Adventitious.
no always, you know, temporary ignorant, temporary, they say casual, temporary. I find my dictionary, they say. So Tibetan say lubu.
No, it's
Adventitious.
occasional.
Occasion.
Yeah, that
Casual.
casual means something different.
I don't
Yeah.
know
I
which
think
language.
occasional, adventitious. Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Yeah.
That's occasional.
occasion.
Occasional, different word. Yeah.
There's
Maybe
Casual.
this Tibetan word has two meanings. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. This language is samsara.
Am I wrong? Like casual? Would we use casual?
Yes.
I don't think. I think it's referring to
Casual.
something else.
You know this.
What is the Tibetan?
Casual. Same adventitious meaning.
Adventitious. Yeah.
Adventitious and casual, same, they say.
Yeah, adventitious. It's like contingent. It's sometimes the
Yeah.
causes are there, so yes. Sometimes the causes are not there, so no.
Yeah,
Like
that is
that.
not permanent.
Not permanent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Occasional.
Yeah. Yeah, adventitious, attach, anger, jealousy, all 84 delusions we have, that no permanent, that is temporary, but how to remove that problem, you know, how to remove. That go hospital, maybe. No. Doctors can't remove these delusions. No. How to remove that? Why basically we all living being is, even Dzogchen say, all living being is pre-Buddha.
Pre-Buddha.
Pre-Buddha. Enlightenment.
Pre-enlightened.
But then no Buddha, because adventitious, ignorant, and delusion, then complicate. You know, water is primordially water is clean, but at the moment kaka mix, you know, adventitious is so many dirty. But how to make separate dirties and water never uncontaminated, kakas, this tea and soups. But water is always water, clean, but need machine. Available, separate, available.
It's possible. It's
Possible.
It's possible to separate.
Available, I don't know. Similar sky, very clean, but so many pollution now. But possible, but not, that is temporary, adventitious. Why sky became pollution? Why waters became dirty? That is interdependent, maybe. Similar, our mind is already Buddha or already purity, but adventitious we have ignorant or blah, 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 blah. That is then we need machine, something, how to make mind, sky, water, same, but temporary dirty, temporary. Then water need pinter, good pinter, and mind need also good pinter.
Good filter.
That mind pinter is meditation or wisdom and conventional, or say concentration need. This pinter is no physical pinter. Water is physical pinter, okay. Sky also physical pinter, okay. Maybe this is a poem, you know. Yeah, that is yeah, that is a question, because we don't recognize, then become adventitious ignorant, and then all adipose delusions coming. How to make pinter? Then we need then many different technique. Also Buddhists have Tantra technique, also Sutra technique, many different pinter. Also different companies, different printers, different printers. You understanding? So therefore here they say which printers that object to be purified. Object to be purified, which one? Dharmadhatu is object of purified.
Object to be purified, yes.
Which one? Purity mind.
Yes.
Purity mind, why we do again washing? They're already pure, but then why washing? Very funny, you know. That they say already purity. Water already purity. Why you make pinter? Similar. You know, water is nature is water's nature characteristic, or water's inherently, I don't know.
Innately, yeah.
Inherently pure. But why you need pinter? Similarly, Dharmadhatu, or that the Buddha nature, or that Mahamudra, or that primordially pure mind, or purity mind, but pure, nature pure, but why you need pinter? That is same, yeah. They have, if not recognized, then ignorant. This answer like, you not recognize, then ignorant, then pollution. Then you need how to possible or not possible cessation, this adventitious delusion. Yes, they say. Then how to, then you need concentration, you need emptiness meditation, you need something different meditation, then possible also Tantra, you know, generous stagement, complete stagement, then possible you quickly pinter. You understand it? Yes, I just joking nickname.
No, yes,
nickname.
yes, I understand. Yes.
Yeah, please tell.
Sure. So Geshe-la is saying that there's something funny if we think about the text, where we've just spent all this time saying, you know, kind of really highlighting how Dharmadhatu is always pure. It's always been pure. It will always be pure. And it still is pure. And now we're turning around and saying, and so now here's how we purify it. Yeah. And so it's like what gives, you know. And so Geshe-la is explaining it's how there's two examples that we use. One is water and one is space. So if you think about water, just like the actual H2O on its own, you know, in essence, it is something that's clean. It's something that doesn't pollute us, doesn't harm us. It's clean. We use it to clean other things. And that's its essence, no matter what. And yet, sometimes due to certain causes and conditions, or due to an occasion, a circumstance, it could get, let's say, mixed with sewage, you know, and then that whole thing is dirty. But the water within the sewage, it's still H2O, it's still clean. The sewage can never contaminate the water itself. So that when you filter out the sewage using modern machines, when you filter out the sewage, you're left with just the H2O, and it's as clean as it ever was. You can drink it. You know, it's as clean as it ever was. Its essence doesn't get polluted. In the same way with space, space itself is clean. It's unobstructed. It's clean. But when we kind of throw out, you know, all sorts of pollutants into space, you know, that area becomes polluted, you know, but it doesn't touch the essence of space itself, which is clean. The moment we use a machine or a wind comes and it clears out all of the pollutants, you're left with the same space that was always there, and it's just as clean as ever. It's not suddenly somehow contaminated, right? In a similar way, with the Dharmadhatu, with the clear light mind, it's always been clean, it is clean, it will always be clean, but right now it's mixed with ignorance, and because of ignorance there's also other delusions, and so it's mixed with all the delusions, but it doesn't touch the actual essence, which is always pure, always clean. But now what we need to do is we need to filter out, just like we use a filter for the water, we can use a filter for in the atmosphere, it would be air, you know. We need to filter out the Dharmadhatu, the luminous mind, to remove the pollutants and be left with just the essence itself. And how do we do that? So in Buddhism, there's lots of different techniques. We do it through meditation, but there's lots of different meditations. You need to develop a single point of concentration, calm abiding. You need to develop wisdom. There's the sutra meditations, the sutra filters. There's the tantric process, the tantric filters, and you know, in the tantra, Geshe-la mentioned the generation stage and the completion stage, and by using those, you know, then you can very quickly purify. You can very quickly filter out the pollutants and be left with just the essence itself, which was always pure and remains pure, which is the Dharmadhatu.
Oh yes, then that is like impermanent or something. Then now we